The ancient Egyptians, starting around 4000 BC, are without any question the most superior intellects which ever occurred in the humanoid race. The Egyptians, who invented most of what we know as surgery, like trepanning the brain and so on and so forth, were without any medical aids, which we take completely for granted. They were an extraordinary race. I mean, they removed the pharaoh's head through his nostrils. The entire brain was removed through the nostrils without touching any area outside of the nostrils or the brain, and with no damage there too. Incredible. In one operation, in 4600 BC. Ridiculous. And yet they apologized for most of their movements and actions. Extraordinary. It was the only period in which this country dealt with tragedy in a direct way and came to a realization, if it did. A big question, by the way. It's a very curious country, as you know. Yes, I am a structural fantasist. Liberty welcoming the immigrants to Ellis Island. And they will be carrying their little suitcases, and they are standing in a puddle of water. Instead of the golden door, they're wet and lonely and scared. And that's how immigrants came to this country. Always. This is the back of the painting, suggesting how insane I am, and careful also, because I don't want these to move, ever, and they never will. It would take an axe to remove these shoes, which is an interesting idea to begin with. The idea basically has to do with the streets paved with gold. Immigrants at the turn of the century dreaming of America. Art exists only in the search. In the solution, it becomes repetitive. Shoes are important because of the immigration idea, fine. But creatively, they're not. Creatively, all they are is high relief. High relief is in relation to a flat surface. This creates an anomaly. An anomaly is a problem. A problem is tension, pressure, i.e. creation, sometimes. God knows where these shoes have been. They have a character that I have destroyed by creating a different context in which they exist. Only by destruction, as Picasso said so correctly in 1937 to Christian Zerlos, do you create. only by destroying. Art is not decoration. Art is war. That's what this is, war. That's what that is. Renoir doesn't interest me. As Cézanne said about Monet, I'm only an eye. But what an eye.